はい、じゃあ今回はオンライン英会話37回目を取っていきたいと思います。で今日はボスニア・ヘルツェゴビナ人と予約されたんで、ボスニアのこととかをいろいろ聞いていきたいと思います。Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I am good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. It's very nice to meet you. I am
Nice
teacher
to meet you
Zena,
too.
your teacher
Yes.
for today.
Yes.
So, how do you want me to call you?
You can call me Kazu.
Okay, Kazu, thank you. Since this is our first lesson, would you like to have an introduction today?
Yes, introduction.
Alright, do you want to go first?
Okay. じゃあ、me first. I'm 26 years old. I like playing football and drinking with friends. Recently, I learn English. I'm happy to know other country. Yes. Okay.
Thank you. May I ask, how often do you play football?
Football. Once a week.
I see. Very good. And you have recently started learning English, right? You have had around 38 lessons, so about
yes.
a few months, right?
Yes. 1 month and 8 days.
No, that's nice. So why did you start learning English?
My dream is sports business. I want to run sports business and especially football. Yes. Football is football. Soccer was born Europe, England. Football. I want to learn football and be sports abroad. Talk to abroad people.
I see, I understand. Thank you for your answer. So, once again, my name is Zena, and I come from a southeastern European country called Bosnia and Herzegovina. I am a 23 years old English teacher and a kickboxer.
Kickboxer?
I've been doing kickboxing, yes, for about
you are a
7 years.
kickboxer?
Yes, but unfortunately not a professional one.
Professional kickboxer?
Yes, unfortunately I'm not a professional, but I've been doing kickboxing for about 7 years, which is a pretty long time. And I must say that I'm very well trained, and I'm very good at it. I've also had quite a few matches, and I have 3 gold medals, 2 silvers and 1 bronze.
What medal?
In this amateur category.
What medal? What's big kickboxer? Hobby kickboxer.
Yes.
Nice. Kickboxing is famous in Bosnia.
Well, it's not quite as popular as football, for example, but it's quite an important sport as well.
Important sports?
Yes.
I see. How often do you play kickboxing?
I do it 3 times a week for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depends on what my trainer says. Yes. So, except for kickboxing, I like reading English books and drinking Japanese green tea. I get my tea from Japan itself, from a tea farm in Kyoto.
You go to Kyoto?
No, I order my green tea from Kyoto by the internet. And
I see.
it comes to me in metal box in tiny dried green tea leaves, which I infuse in 60 to 70 degrees hot water every morning, because it helps me to wake up since it contains caffeine and I don't like drinking coffee. And I also like to cook food for my friends and family. You know, since I have to lose weight, I have started cooking some healthy Asian food like teriyaki chicken with rice or hayashi rice, yakitori, gyoza.
You know many knowledge in Japan.
Thank you, I'm trying. So I've been wanting to try also Korean kimchi and Chinese dumplings. But I will do that when I get more free time. In spring and summer season, I enjoy riding on a motorcycle with my boyfriend. He's the driver, since the motorcycle is too big for me, around 800cc. Therefore, it's also too heavy. And all of our motorcycles were Japanese, like Kawasaki, Suzuki, and Yamaha. And alongside Harley-Davidson, Japanese bikes are really the best. So we travel with our motorcycle throughout our country and the neighbor countries. That would be my
you go to neighbor country by bike?
Yes.
Kawasaki bike.
Yes, also Suzuki and Yamaha.
What's engine? How many engine? 400 to 250.
800cc.
800cc. Big.
Pretty big, yes.
Harley is what's motor? Harley. What how many motor? Harley. Engine.
How many motorcycles did I have?
Yes. Do you know Harley?
Harley Davidson, yes, of
Harley
course.
Davidson. Yes.
It's our dream to buy ourselves one.
Yes. Harley Davidson is how many motor 800cc and 400cc.
You've got Harleys from 250 to 1,500, I think.
250. 250. It's more.
Yes, from 250 to 1,500. There are wide range.
1,000 and 500. Yes. Eight big. Yeah. I see. 3 times. Once or 3 times. You. Many times you play many times kickboxing. Yes. Okay. I see.
So, have you ever tried any martial art or combat sport, like Aikido or Kendo? Maybe judo.
Judo. Judo is Japanese education. Japanese education. Sports education in first school, 6 years old, from 6 years old to 12 years old. All Japanese play judo. Japanese education. I play this education.
See. So many people continue afterwards, but some don't, right?
London.
Some people continue doing judo even after school,
Yes.
but some don't.
Yes. Judo and kendo. Yes. Kendo school. Some people go to kendo school, judo school. I go to football school in first school.
That's nice. So before we continue, may I ask you, is my speaking speed okay for you? Can you understand me when I'm speaking?
Yes. Okay.
All right, thank you. So, can you tell me, do you like to travel abroad? Have you been anywhere outside of Asia?
Yes. Thailand and Germany. I was football player, professional football player. 2 years ago, 3 years in Thailand.
So, you are still a professional football player?
Now,
Yes, right now.
I retire. Now,
But you are just 26 years old. Why
yes,
did
yes.
you retire? Did you get injured or something?
I can't play my image. And my dream is I like football. Now I don't play football in professional football player. But I want to make sports business bigger in future. So
Nice.
yes. Yes.
Would you like to teach other people how to play football?
Yes. Football. Yes. Football and statistics. Football tactics. Yes. How to say? I learn football. Yes.
I see.
Practice.
Would you like to help other people learn football?
Yes, yes. Japan is smaller FIFA rank in football. FIFA rank to increase FIFA rank. Various we need various something. For example, Japanese league is level up, need level up, and tactics. Japanese tactics in football level up. So yes.
So may I ask, how many years have you been playing football in total?
Abroad. 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. And if you could travel anywhere to any country, regardless of location or price, where would you like to go? Which country would you like to visit?
In future,
Yes.
England, America, Spain, Germany, France, Brazil, and Asia, Africa. Yes.
I think those are a lot of countries, and they're all pretty good, especially European ones like Germany, Spain, and France. Do you speak any other language between Japanese and English? Do you maybe speak French or German or Spanish?
I can't English. I can speak the English. I can only speak Japanese.
I see. Except for speaking Bosnian and English, I also speak Spanish, but I haven't visited Spain yet. I would really like to, especially to visit Barcelona. And I have learned how to speak Spanish without getting any Spanish classes. I learned how to speak Spanish only by watching TV. So that's why I always say to students, if you want to improve any language, if you want to improve your speaking skills in any language, you should try to listen to music in that language or watch TV shows or TV programs in that music, in that language. So do you sometimes watch English movies or English music? Do you listen?
Sometimes I listen to the music, English music, and I watch English movie sometimes.
So what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Music. America, USA movie, action movie.
Oh, that's nice. I also like action movies. They're very good. So, what else can you tell me about yourself? What else do you like to do in your free time when you're not working or playing football? What do you like to do in your free time except for football?
ボスニア、what is neighbor country? What are neighboring country in Bosnia?
Our neighboring countries are Serbia, Croatia, and Montenegro.
Montenegro.
Yes.
なんか、I hear European education system. High school students, another country, go to another country.
Yes, we do have exchange students.
Yes. Bosnia people where go to country.
You mean our students, which country do they go to?
Which country?
We usually go to England or United
England.
States.
United.
If we are having exchange students, yes.
One year. Every year.
For 1 year, yes. And we also receive students from those countries as well, to stay here in our country for a year. So, how about Japan? Is that popular in Japan as well, having students from other countries studying in Japan for a year?
For a year.
Do you have exchange students?
Exchange. Exchange. ヨーロッパ and USA.
If you could be an exchange student, would you like to go to Europe or US first?
USA.
Why USA?
USA is a good country. Different thinking, different thoughts, different people, different culture.
Oh, now I understand what you mean. Okay, very good. Thank you. I have learned a lot about Japanese culture since I started working with Japanese students 1 year ago. Before, I couldn't find the difference between Japanese people or Korean people or Chinese people. They all looked the same to me, but today I can find a difference. And I have learned a lot from my students. You know, I teach my students every day, but I also learn many things from my students too.
This system.
Yes.
What kind of learning?
Well, I have learned about food, I have learned about the festivals and customs, and I have learned about the fashion as well. Many things.
Why do you English teacher?
Well, I always loved the English language. It's my second language, just like yours. So I always loved the English language, and therefore I studied it very much. And then I came to an idea to teach English to other people as well, to help other people to be able to speak in English the way I am. Okay, Kazu-san. So, Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our lesson for today, but I would like to tell you that you have done a very good job on today's lesson. I have understood everything you wanted to say, but of course you can always improve, so please try to expand your vocabulary a little bit, because I have noticed that you sometimes struggle with finding the right words. So please try to expand your vocabulary a little bit so you can express your thoughts better, okay?
Okay.
Is there anything you didn't understand?
Every teacher teach me vocabulary.
Yes, because you need to learn vocabulary so you can speak your thoughts better, all right?
Okay.
Is there anything you didn't understand or you didn't like on today's lesson?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I had a great time with you today. Thank you very much. So before we see each other again, please have a nice rest of the evening.
Okay. Thank you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. はい、というわけで、37回目終わって、なんかボスニアのこととかいろいろ聞いてよかったです。